మోటివేట్ చేశాడంటే ఆ రోజు రాత్రి అంతా నిద్రపోకుండా నెక్స్ట్ డే సెంచరీ కొడితే భోజనానికి ఇంటికి వస్తాడు ఆయన. సో మనకు ఇక్కడ ఆచరేకర్స్ 100 మంది ఉన్నారు. అంటే ద టీచర్స్ హు మోటివేట్ ద చిల్డ్రన్ అండ్ పేరెంట్స్ కూడా ఎంత కన్సర్న్ ఉందంటే వీ కెన్ సీ బై దట్. సో ఇన్స్టిట్యూషన్లో పేరెంట్స్ కన్సర్న్ రెగ్యులర్లీ మీటింగ్స్కి రావడము, పిల్లల గురించి ఎంక్వైరీ చేయడము, ఇవన్నీ చూస్తుంటే డెఫినెట్లీ యువర్ కిడ్స్ విల్ ఎక్సెల్ ఇన్ ద అకాడమిక్స్. అయితే వీ హ్యావ్ ఎ ప్లేస్. If you want someone to become scientist, we have facilities. If someone want to become a cricketer, we have facility. If someone want to become basketball player, we have facility. So the school has got all the facilities, and our motto is all-round development of a child. ఇవాళ పిల్లలు చూస్తే వాళ్ళు అంటే ఇదివరకు టీచర్ని చూస్తే పారిపోయేవాళ్ళు. వాళ్ళు ఎంత ఫ్రీగా అంటే టీచర్స్తో కానీ పేరెంట్స్తో కానీ వీ కెన్ సీ దట్ పేరెంట్స్ ఆల్సో నోటీసెస్ దట్. సో వాట్ ఈస్ ద డిఫరెన్స్? కాబట్టి నేను పేరెంట్స్కి యాజ్ అ పేరెంట్ నేను ఇచ్చేటటువంటి ఒక సలహా ఏంటంటే వైఫ్ అండ్ హస్బెండ్ టుగెదర్ పేరెంటింగ్ మీద కాన్సన్ట్రేట్ చేసి వాళ్ళ ఇంట్రెస్ట్ని వాళ్ళ పొటెన్షియల్స్ని గుర్తించి దాని ప్రకారం మోటివేట్ చేస్తే మీరు అనుకుని డెఫినెట్గా సాధిస్తారనేటువంటి ఒక కాన్ఫిడెన్స్ నాకుంది. సో అది నేను ఒక పేరెంట్గానే చెప్తున్నాను, ఈ స్కూల్ పేరెంట్. సో 20 years నుంచి ఈ స్కూల్ సెక్రటరీ ఉన్నప్పటికి కూడా ఒక పేరెంట్గా ఐ వాంటెడ్ టు షేర్ ఆన్ దిస్ అకేషన్. సో ఐ మస్ట్ కంగ్రాచులేట్ ఆల్ ద కిడ్స్ యువర్ అండర్ గైడెన్స్ అండ్ దెన్ పేరెంట్స్కి కూడా ఆల్ ద బెస్ట్ చెప్తూ నన్ను ఇట్లా ఫిక్స్ చేసినందుకు ప్రిన్సిపల్ మ్యామ్ థ్యాంక్స్ సార్.
We have Jyotiraditya here eagerly waiting from PP to Avani section. He would like to share a few words with all of you dear parents.
When I started grade 1, my class teachers are phenomenal from mom are very caring, patient and supportive. I had a championship in abacus, national level competition. My first teacher is Shadaman. My oldest shaped me to active. I am happy to have teacher and principal ma'am how shaping us to bring out our skills. Thank you everyone.
Felicitation to PP2 Mani students. The class teachers are Archana and Shirisha.
Go fast.
SK Apurva. Let us give them a big round of applause.
Hey, look at here, ma. Look at here. Look here, baby.
P Bhumika.
Sir, please excuse me. Sir, yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir.
M Nasya. K Mokshita. K Pujita. K Sahasrahasini. K Sahasra. Sona Shekhar. M Varshasri. CH Abhiram.
Hey, look at here, ma, please. Look at here, ma, please. Here. Here.
B
Sir, yes, sir.
Satvik Leo.
Yeah, look at here.
Yes, look.
Yeah,
Look here. Look to the
C
camera.
Gautam.
Look here, ma. Look here. Yeah.
D Jaywan.
Hey, look at the camera. Yeah.
T Kartikeya.
Yeah, Manraj.
V Mani.
Yeah.
V Manira.
Ma, please.
S Panesh Reddy.
Yeah.
T Shashmi.
Hey, yeah.
G Sachin. Kumar Dev. P Santosh Reddy.
Yeah.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Sir, yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir.
M. V. Preetham.
Ma'am, excuse ma'am, please. Please excuse ma'am. Ma'am, excuse.
P. Santosh
Yeah, look at
Reddy.
here, ma'am. Look at here. Look at here. Look at here.
M. V.
Yeah.
Preetham.
Yeah.
Reddy.
Okay, yeah.
B. Netra Reddy.
Yeah. Netra Reddy, yeah.
Certificate down.
Down.
Look here, baby. Hello.
I request Subbaraju sir to kindly join the group for the photo.
The legs down. Sirisha, sit beside. So high. Under the chair. Hold it with the two hands. Yeah. Smile. Yeah, ma'am. Abhira.
Girl, Sonali,
Yeah. Hi.
hold it proper.
Kindly felicitate the PP2 movie students. I request Achita ma'am to kindly escort her. Abhilash Reddy. G. Darshan Subhash. M. Deekshita. S. Jnanavardhan. B. Hasini. A. Karthik. C. H. Kushwan.
Ma'am, turn this side, ma'am.
Nastya Sriji. M. Manognya. T. Nilesh Reddy. M. S. S. Sanat Vikhate. G. Sanjana. N. Sasi Kesar Reddy. S. Sarada Bhavani. B. Shrestha. K. R. Tanmay Reddy.
Ma'am, please.
U. Tapasri. U. Tapasri.
Yeah, look at here, ma'am. Look at here. Look at here, ma'am.
P. Tarun Sai Verma. K. Varshita.
Show your certificate.
Yeah, ma'am. Right. Look at here, ma'am, please. Yeah.
Smile, children.
Just hold on, ma'am. Just hold on.
Hey, sit properly.
Saturday, Sunday, it means so much, I know, for all of you. Well, the kids today, I think they have crossed the first milestone in their lives. Am I right? Clap if it is so. Thank you so much. Well, I think the years passed by are years that kids have enjoyed so much. But yes, they're moving now to primary school, which we say mainstream schooling. And from here, most of the woes start. It could be in terms of syllabus, it could be in terms of communication skills, it could be in terms of math, science, XYZ. Well, while the fact is that yes, they have come to grade 1, the fact is that yes, they've grown up a little more, but the fact is that they're still children. So let us not forget that. Please do not, I know all parents are ambitious, so am I, but let us not forget the fact that we are working with children. Back home you, and here in school us, we are working with children, and it's impossible for us to create magic and miracles. The reason being, we have to work at the pace of the child. Just because I know everything as a teacher, I cannot rush past. So it is important that every child is treated and respected well enough. Every child should be given the confidence that he or she is unique. Most of the time, I think, when our kids are little kids, most of the time we spend our time comparing them with everybody. I think every time I take the mic, this is one thing I always would want to suggest to parents. Let us stop comparing our children with somebody. They share our DNA and they are going to be as great as us. Am I right? Yes? I think that is more important than anything else. While we say that, let us not thrust or force ambitions that a kid cannot meet with. First of all, targets to be achievable. If you think that the target that you have set can be achieved by a little kid as 5.5-year-old, then yes, you may go ahead. But unduly, do not put too much of pressure onto the child, because I think this is the time that they are getting to know themselves, getting to know their environment, getting to know who we are, what our place is in the school, back home, what is my place in the family. All these things kids will learn by nature. There is no need of a teacher or a mother or father to teach. And that, I would say, is the beauty of creation and nature. Agree with me? Yes. Now, having said that, it is important that you keep enough, attention with your kid. Spend enough time, and don't spend time with your children only when you have to sit with them with their homework. Please watch TV along with them. The Doraemon that actually makes them very happy. Let us pretend that it is making us also happy. When we are playing with kids, spending recreational time with kids, let them understand that there is a kid in us as well. Alright? When he is watching his Cartoon Network, let us not go and pull the remote from him and say, no, it's time for me to do it. All these are small little things that do happen in almost every house. But it is important that we respect each child. Because the minute the child is outside the womb of the mother, he or she is an individual by himself or herself. And it is not correct for you and me to force our likes and dislikes onto the children. Agree with me, parents? While this is the new age parenting, I don't think we grew up the same way as our kids are growing up today. Yes? I see, an elderly lady, a respectable person sitting there, and she's nodding her head full swing because she can relate to education system back then and what is actually going on today. Kids today grow up with a lot more intelligence. You give them the phone, you just download the Subway Surfer, the Temple Run. They are so fast that even we cannot keep pace with them. So this is the new age and new technology that is allowing kids to grow at the pace they are already growing. However, it is important that we spend quality time with kids. Giving a phone to the child or engaging the child by having a Cartoon Network channel on is not going to help the child get quality time. Normally what happens in homes is the television is almost like an electronic nanny. When I say nanny, a person who takes care of kids. So when I have a lot of work, I am a mother, I have a lot of work in the kitchen or I have to go out, I just tune, to the Cartoon Network or the Pogo channel, and I know my kid will be sitting there safe and sound. But then we are not able to understand how much of active time the child is missing out on. Getting, to watch television, play games is only going to make them couch potatoes. And this is what is going to prevent them from building the immunity as well. I think back when we were kids, there was so much of outdoor games for us. We never ever had concerns with our parents or with anybody else. We would play as much as we could and come back all tired, sweat dripping down the body. Yes, but today it is not the case. Even when the child goes down to the cellar to play or to the nearby park to play, it is important that we are around to watch as to what the child is doing, who the child is interacting with, and how safe actually the child is. It is very, very important. It is quite unfortunate that the scenario today has changed so much that we have to be everywhere, like a shadow, not just for a girl child but also for a boy child. While keeping, tabs with all these challenges that we have, we still are, I think, one of the greatest age parents because we can take these challenges, life has also turned this way for us. So let us just pat ourselves on the back and let us tell ourselves that yes, we can do it. It is not a great deal. Having said that, now coming to grade 1, there will be a lot of change in curriculum. They will be introduced to new subjects, lot of writing work, because that is how school is. However, I request parents to let us know in case you have concerns, because there are big words that children will be learning this year. 8-letter chunk words, 10-letter chunk words, and every child may not be able to do it at the same pace that some other child is doing it. So let us not get exhausted. All you need to do is let us know what the concern is and we'll be more than happy to help you. That besides, I think there will be a lot of mobility from grade 1 onwards. Children moving out for games, activities, specific activities again, and the curriculum itself. At Pragati, from grade 1 onwards, we tune the children to reading the textbook. So when there is an examination, all you need to do is keep the notebook aside and let your child just read the textbook. Alright? Because I think I must honestly tell you, even the teacher himself or herself will not know the paper that we are setting. It is to that level. Because I think, as we keep growing up, it is important that kids need to take up the challenges, not just in our school, but schools elsewhere. Let me share an experience with you. Just 2 weeks back, I had a parent for admission for grade 1. The kid finished PP2 in another school, and the kid actually could not write the assessment here. Now, the only reason why we give that small worksheet is to understand where the learning gaps are. Now, for example, in our school, we teach 1 to 500 numbers in PP2. There could be a school that taught only up to 200 because the kid could not. So initially the parents said, ma'am, it's a new environment and maybe new teachers, so probably my child is feeling uncomfortable. So I said, no problem. You want to sit with your child? You can do that. Take this paper back. You sit wherever you want with your child. But all you need to do is not help with the answers. So the parent went back, I think for about 40-45 minutes, came back again and said, well, I'm so sorry, he's just not able to. But then here's the report card of the school, and here he has got everywhere 90s. And you see, ma'am, I said no, we don't want to see that report card because we know what the quality and strength of our grade 1 is. We just want to see whether your child will catch up with that or not. Period. Not more than that. And then he went on to say, but ma'am, I think, it is happening with many children in that school. They're giving a report card with, A1s, but they don't know anything. I said, from this very school, we had at least 10 admissions, and they did beautifully well. So let us not blame the school first. It is important that when you know your child is getting A1s, it is important that you understand whether your child is capable of getting those A1s or not. Now we have time, by and large, at least on a Sunday we have time. Just browse through the textbook, ask 2-3 questions, find out whether your child is able to answer or not, which is very important. I think blindly trusting our school is not going to help us as parents. I'm not talking to you as a principal, but as a parent, I think I will not want to trust a school blindly. Because now 2 years from now, if I have to move somewhere else, my child will have to take an entrance there. And if my child is not able to, then it is I who's at loss, my child who's at loss. Am I right? So we are trying to tune the children towards textbook reading, towards getting them to answer different types of questions. Because sometimes, this morning I had a parent who said, in the question paper, in the notebook it said, what is water cycle? My child knew the answer, ma'am, and she wrote without seeing. But in the question paper, it said, define water cycle. And that is where my child got confused. But that is where the world is like. We cannot, give the children what is easy. It is okay even if they have lost 2 marks. But I think as a parent now, I learned that, okay, there are different ways, of getting the same answer.